Good morning, boys. Today is day one of recovery, and well, I have made my bed, so that's progress, I guess. Man, honestly, I cannot wait to get back to where I used to be at. I cannot wait, especially with this new medium that I've opened up of unfiltered videos, to be able to turn on the camera and say, boys, I feel proud of myself. From the bottom of my heart to my core, I respect the man that I am. Fuck, man. It's a feeling that I miss, like an average man would miss his drugs. Like I remember I used to miss my drugs. It's because it's basically your mindsets, your perception, your self-image. Think of it as the lens through which you view the world, right? When you think of yourself as a confident and able to, a capable man, the the way in which you face the world, the the frame that you have when you are going out into the world means something. Even when you're waking up from the bed, if you see yourself as somebody who's achieving things, who's successful, who's proud of himself, who respects himself, if you saw yourself as a man who respected himself, you would not take, I do not even know you, I'll tell you this, you would not take as long as you do to get out of the bed. I cannot wait to get back to that. Honestly, fuck the results, fuck the success, fuck this, fuck that, fuck everything. If just that confidence, just that perception, just that self-image alone is worth all the work that you can put in. I took it for granted when I was at that level. I remember the first time when I felt this. I always would wear the tightest of t-shirts in the gym, even though the gym would usually be empty. I just, most of the times I would work out shirtless, but when I was wearing a t-shirt, it would be the tightest t-shirt I could wear. And one day I just, for some reason, I don't know, maybe, yeah, whatever it was, I wore a very loose t-shirt with the sleeves coming up to my elbows, right? And I was in the middle of, I was about halfway through my workout, and somebody walked into the gym, and I used to have this, I had this insecurity. I would just puff out my chest like 10 times more and just, start flexing in the mirror, especially when people came around. And I was wearing this baggy ass t-shirt, and I remember just, for the first time ever, I remember it was so weird. I think I might still have a voice recording of that somewhere. By the way, my voice recording are fucking gems. If you guys would, I don't know how I would even share them though. Okay, we'll figure that out later. But I remember so distinctly that day. I somebody walked into the gym. I looked at myself in the mirror. I saw, like, I could see that I mean, you could not really tell that I was muscular, that I had a good body from that. And I remember thinking, fuck it. I do not give a fuck. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value. I do not need to flex in front of a random stranger to feel worthy, to feel good enough. I am good enough. I remember pulling my t-shirt a little more down that day, and I was like, yo, fuck this shit. I know who I am. I know my worth. I respect myself. I do not need a random stranger walking into the gym to respect me. Man, that was beautiful. It was one of the. There are some moments that just stick with you, right? That was the first moment when I realized that I'm really starting to respect the man that I'm turning into. That I am starting to feel the respect for myself at a level that I never have. I remember up until that point, okay, not up until that point, but like for the longest time, I remember thinking that confidence meant, when somebody's coming around, just puffing my chest out, holding my shoulders back, and just putting my maybe not as comical as that, but of course this is an exaggeration, but just holding that pose, holding a strong pose, that was what confidence was. I remember when I actually started to feel confident, and realizing that, yo, that shit was not confidence, that was just me looking like a clown. I do not need to hold myself in any way to be confident in myself. Confidence comes from within. Confidence comes when you know that you are doing the absolute best that you could be doing. Again, one thing that I'll share with you is that self-improvement is a skill. Self-improvement in of itself is a skill. So, and this has been one of my major learnings through this relapse, through this fall. For the past few days, I have been trying to work again at the, I have been trying to get back into the routine that I had been in for the past multiple months, and I haven't even come close to being able to live my days the way I used to. So here is the mindset: make the uncomfortable choice whenever you can. Make this the I'm trying to find the words to really emphasize how amazing, how massive, how brilliant this is. Please, if you've just been passively listening for this long, just right now focus, give me your complete attention for a minute, for 2 minutes. No matter how you're doing, whether you're here, I would really recommend you try this out. Remove the other metrics that you've set for your success. The point of this is that any metric that you set for yourself, okay, I want to be this good, I want to lift this much, I want to be at the gym for these many, I want to be at the gym for this long, I want to be able to put in deep work for these many hours, I want to meditate for this long, I want to be this good at this, I want to be that good at that. These are all, really try to think about it. How, what process have you undergone to really set that metric of, okay, how good do I want to be doing, and is that a good metric to set? What I want to recommend instead, what I would say you do instead of that, is you set the metric, set the goal. The only one thing by which you'll assess how good your day was is how much discomfort did I experience today. Okay, I woke up in the morning and I really felt like picking up my phone, but I kept myself from doing it. Discomfort point, a plus 10 XP. I really had no mood to go to the gym today, but I pushed myself. Plus 10 XP. I've never felt like working lesser than I felt like working today, but I made myself do it. Plus 10 XP there. Make that the only metric for yourself. The past few days I had been trying to work at the level I used to, but that does not work. That is impossible. That was a level you'd built up to. You cannot just climb up, you cannot just jump up 2 stories, right? So the only metric you set is, okay, I got to do the best that I can do today. How will you do that? How to, what would be a more solid, a more concrete goal to set? How much discomfort can I chase today? I promise you, live one day chasing discomfort and see how you feel at the end of that day. That's what I have for you today, boys. Make your dreams a reality, one day at a time. I will see you in the next one.